Meanwhile, Labor's heavyweights have embarked on a last-ditch blitz for votes. Some are predicting the party will be left with only enough members to form a football team. Others say the number could be as low as 7.
It felt like the long kiss goodbye. The last stops of the Bligh bus was filled with farewells from colleagues and strangers.
All the very, very best, my dear.
The overwhelming feeling that Anna Bligh and Labor were on the eve of destruction.
If the polls are replicated tomorrow, it seems clear that we will see quite a big swing.
It was a recurring theme, big names begging for votes.
There you go, mate. Queenslanders are poised to vote in the Liberal National Party in the biggest landslide this state has seen in its history.
In the 70s, Labor was reduced to a cricket team of 11 members.
If there is going to be a cricket team, Andrew Fraser needs to be in it.
But by this time tomorrow, they might not be able to fill a high school rowing crew. Of the 89 seats in Parliament, Labor holds 51, the LNP 31. But that could shrink to 12 to the ALP and 72 plus for the LNP. Among the big casualties for Labor include the Deputy Premier Andrew Fraser. Most of the Cabinet would be wiped out. So-called future premiers like Stirling Hinchliffe and Cameron Dick would hang on only by their fingernails, and every Labor MP on the Gold Coast would be wiped out. In fact, Anna Bligh would remain one of only a handful of safe seats. And if that's true, Campbell Newman's power will be limitless. This afternoon, the Premier's been among friends in her seat of South Brisbane, her mother Frances by her side, knowing the worst, hoping for better, going down, fighting.
OK, folks, I think that's a wrap.
Shane Doherty, 9 News.
Well, the man of the moment joins me now from live from outside Parliament House. Campbell Newman, have you been measuring up the Premier's office?
Definitely not, and the point I make this evening to my fellow Queenslanders is that your vote counts. It's your decision, and we're asking that tomorrow you go into those polling booths across the state and you vote for change. There's a strong, united LNP team. We've got great policies, but it's your decision. Please vote for change. That's our appeal to everyone across the state.
Well, every poll, every expert says the LNP will win and win well. What's the first thing you're going to do as Premier?
Well, I want to couch this in these terms. Should we win government tomorrow night, and it is the will of Queenslanders, that's their decision, we have 3 key priorities. 1, to get going on this 4% unemployment target we've set. 2, to line up all the government departments and sort out this tangled mess so we get proper accountability. And to also, and this is most importantly, lower the cost of living for families. There's a whole lot of government taxes and charges, like the extra $7,000 tax on the family home, that we'll be getting rid of. So we're going to put money back into people's pockets as soon as possible.
Mr Newman, good to talk to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I spoke to the Premier, Anna Bligh, just before going to air. Premier, how bad will the damage be tomorrow?
Well, Andrew, I know what the polls say and I know what the predictions are, but it's Queenslanders who will decide, and until they mark their ballot paper and put it in that ballot box, I don't think any of us can truly know what the outcome will be. But if those polls are replicated tomorrow, then it's clear that the LNP may well be headed for a landslide victory. And I think an LNP government with unlimited power is not a good thing for Queensland.
If you could go back, what would you change about your campaign?
Well, Andrew, I said from day one that we would be fighting an uphill battle with a very strong mood for change against us. We were the underdog in a David and Goliath contest, and it certainly proved to be that. We've been out there talking about issues that are very, very dear to the heart of the Labor Party and I think important to Queenslanders: education, jobs and protecting our environment. And I believe that all of those are at some risk if we see an LNP government with unfettered power. So I am encouraging Queenslanders to think long and hard about the vote tomorrow. My team are out there, they're energetic, they're hungry, and they'll be talking to people, uncommitted voters, right up until 6 o'clock tomorrow night.
Premier, good to talk to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And State Political Editor Spencer Jolly joins me now. Spencer, what's your prediction?
Well, basically, Andrew, we'll be able to officially call who's won the election within a half hour after the polling booths close. Now, the LNP is going to win big. Just how big is the remaining question. Will, for instance, the LNP be able to topple Peter Beattie and Labor's 66-seat landslide victory in 2001, Andrew?
Have you ever seen a campaign like it?
No, it's been vicious, hard, and then throw a tornado in the middle of it. No, I haven't. But basically the train wreck that Labor's facing is very evident in the far north. They're set to lose Cairns, a seat the party's held since its inception in 1904, Andrew.
We're looking forward to you being with us tomorrow night too. Thanks, Spencer.